Hi everyone, my name is Megan Mitchell. I'm one of the staff scientists here at Science North, and inside of the bat net here, I have Anna. Anna is one of our science communicators that works with our animal ambassadors here on the 3rd floor. And today we really want to introduce you to our 4 big brown bats because today is Bat Appreciation Day. Okay, Anna, so let's open up the bat box and see who we have.
All right, who's first? All right, so this is Echo.
Okay, so Echo is our youngest bat, and he and his mother, Luna, actually came to us in 2014. So they've been here for 6 years, and Echo was just a little baby when he first got here with his mom. So he is our youngest bat that we know of.
And here we have Luna, who is Echo's mother.
And this guy here, this is one of our males. This is Knox. Knox is our most recent bat. He's been here for 3 years, and he came to us with a wing injury, which is the reason why he is not living in the wild anymore, because he's not a great flyer, which we'll hopefully be able to see in a few minutes. He likes to flutter. And last but not least, this is Rufus, and Rufus is by far the longest living bat that we've had here at Science North. So she will celebrate her 13th Bluecoat anniversary this year. So she's been at Science North for 13 years. So we don't actually know her age, but she came to us because she was found during the winter time, and she wasn't able to be released into the wild because it was winter and there wouldn't have been any food for her.
All right, so now that you've met everybody, should we try flying them?
Yeah, I think we should, but you've got your multiple layers of gloves on?
Yeah, I do. I actually have 3 layers of gloves on right now.
Awesome. So the reason that we do wear multiple layers of gloves is because bats can be a vector for the rabies virus. Anna and I, and most of the people here at Science North that work with them, have a vaccination that prevents us from getting rabies. And that's one of the really important things that we do to protect ourselves, but also protect the bats as well. So multiple layers of gloves means that if we do happen to get bit, it's not really going to go through, and it protects us and them. And are you making them or forcing them to fly?
No, I'm just kind of giving them a little bit of encouragement. We do try to fly our bats as often as possible so that they have a lot of space so that they can get their exercise. But they do love to fly because this is part of their natural behavior. So I don't really have to work that hard.
So if you're curious as to why bats actually hang upside down, it's because they don't have the powerful chest flight muscles like a bird does to take off from the ground. So instead they hang upside down so that all they have to do is let go of their feet, open their wings, and then they're already flying. But I'm curious, Anna, while you're in there with them, are you afraid that they're going to get tangled in your hair as they're flying around?
Not at all. So that is a myth. Bats actually have an adaptation called echolocation that enables them to navigate really, really well. So they know exactly where I am in the net, they know where the box is, they know where the net is, and they know exactly what's going on.
So Anna brought up a really cool thing called echolocation. So I'm curious, Anna, is there a way that we can demonstrate the echolocation? What is it?
Yeah, for sure. So I have this machine here that's very aptly called a bat detector. So this converts the frequencies that bats produce with their mouths into frequencies that we can hear with our human ears. So right now I have it set to 35 kilohertz. So I'm going to turn it on, and you can hopefully hear. So all of those little clicks that you just heard, those were all vocalizations, echolocation clicks that Rufus was making with her mouth. And of course, now we can't hear it. She's still echolocating. If you look really close at her mouth, she's still opening her mouth. So she's still making those vocalizations. She's still echolocating. But because we can't hear that sound, we don't hear it until I turn the machine on.
So with that in mind, with learning a little bit about echolocation, another really common misconception is that bats are blind. So because they are nocturnal, which means they are more active at nighttime than during the daytime, our bats do live in the nocturnal room, which means that they're on the opposite daytime schedule as us. But because of that, they're around at nighttime, we think that they're blind, but they're not. They have very similar eyesight to ours, but that echolocation gives them that extra boost so that they can find food and shelter while they're flying around at nighttime. So they're not blind. It's a common misconception. Anna, can you tell us what you feed them every day?
Yeah, for sure. So our bats get fed mealworms and crickets, and we feed them a different amount depending on their size and their body weight. Their body weight does change. It does tend to fluctuate quite frequently. So we're always making sure that we're feeding them the correct amount. So this morning, Echo, Luna, and Rufus each got 20 mealworms and 1 cricket.
Awesome. Well, thanks for talking to me through the net, Anna, and you guys too, because we are trying to maintain as much social distancing as we can, even though we do have to come in every day and take care of the animals. It makes it a little awkward sometimes, but everything is all good. Our animals are doing really well. So if you guys have any questions about bats or anything that you want to know about bats, just leave them in the comments below and we will get back to you as soon as we possibly can over the next couple of days. And I hope everyone appreciates a little bit more bats.